suspect is accused of firing at one of the victims even after he had fallen to the ground.
23 years old. Just a very frightening time.
That the alleged shooter is only 14 years old.
These very towers carry the whoa-whoa radio signal. On that morning...
Okay, guys, I want to speak on Lil B situation. And Lil Darrell from Gyro City got away with allegedly telling on Lil B, and that's the reason why. Allegedly, some say him and Skinny, the police went out to Lil B that day, and they were trying to get him. They knew a lot about Lil B. His name was coming up in a lot of situations. The video got released today, you know, a little bit more of the J Money situation. You can see J Money pulled off, you know, said his face was shot off, but I don't know for sure that, but you can see his head and stuff like that or whatever. But Lil B was the suspect in that, because a lot of people told, I believe Prince Dre said the name too. And then you got another Patoon situation. His name came up at shooting that. Then he shot Jizzle. It was said that him and Tutu was on a situation, but it was said that Lil Darrell then he told that Lil B was the one that killed Jizzle, C-Day's best friend, and C-Day then went back and killed Tutu. That's what happened on that situation, but it was Lil B. So a lot of the guys should have been hearing about Lil B. And Lil B was the reason why a lot of people were scared of K.I. A lot of people thinking K.I. a lot of people didn't know who B was. A lot of people did know, or they didn't know it was Lil Rashad that was doing that situation. At the time, a lot of people didn't know who was doing what. And what that actually, Lil B and Beans and Scrap and all the stuff they did back in the day was the reason why so many people was mad at STL, EBT, Gyro. They was mad at them because they couldn't figure out who did it. That's why STL was hated so much, because some of the work that Lil B did, STL and them was claiming it. And that's why a lot of people was mad at STL at the time. A lot of people didn't know who did what. And that's why they was trying to kill everybody at STL first before anybody, because they was more the famous ones. They was the face or whatever. But Lil B allegedly would have been arrested today for killing Jizzle. They was going to charge him with Jizzle, y'all. Also, so if they would have locked him up that time, he would have been locked up. He would have never got out anyway if they would have got him, guys. Unless, you know what I'm saying, stuff changed and people beat stuff. But it was too many murders that was coming up on Lil B. He did other murders too. CPD knew about it. Sometimes they be knowing about it. That's why they decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and kill some of these guys. Because they know that, you know, it's crazy, man. You know, that's why they didn't really care about Mad Max, because they knew some of the stuff they was hearing about. They got your files and stuff down, and they know what you're doing. They've been trying to come at you. That's why they don't do a lot of things to people. That's why a lot of people be out a little bit longer or whatever. But they be having your cases on there. But they would have charged them with Patoon and Jizzle and J Money probably.